Have you ever wondered what a routine for a positive mindset in the evening looks like? Stay tuned, because in this video I am going to be talking about my evening routine. I get home between 6 and 6:30 p.m. and by the time I get home, my beautiful wife has already made dinner for us, and so we can get on the table right away. When we start having dinner, the routine with both my kids, my wife and me, we talk about what challenge we faced during the day, and after discussing that challenge, we talk about what did we actually learn from that challenge we were facing. Once that is done, we focus on the 3 positive things that someone went through during the day. The reason we do this is to help generate a more positive mindset. It helps for the kids, it helps for the parents. In whatever situation, you're just evaluating what the day has brought you and what you have learned from that day itself. After that, when we're done with dinner, we empty the table, we put stuff in the dishwasher, and then it's time to start playing with the kids. We take about half an hour so we can play, and around 7:30 to 8, we start putting the kids to bed. So we give them a shower, and once they're done showering, I always read for both my kids. They choose a book, and I read either 1 or 2 pages depending on the difficulty of the book and whether they really understand what's going on. The reason we do this is to have them be educated, because for me, learning to read and learning to understand what's going on is a really important factor in order to grow up and to experience life in a full way. When we're done reading, I put the kids to bed, and the moment we put them down, I once again ask them which person they are grateful for today. Like, who helped them achieve something. It can be the teacher, one of the parents, it can be a grandpa and grandma, or just a friend. I just want them to once again reflect back on what happened, to make sure they thank that person in their mind. What I also want them to think about is what they did for someone else without expecting anything back. Like, did you help the teacher clean up the playground? Did you help the teacher clean up the chairs in school? Did you help your parents with putting away the dishes? Or anything that they did without expecting anything back, just to show that bit of gratitude to the people around them. So once they are fully tucked in, we go down again, and then we start working on my own thing. I have a normal daytime job, but I also want to achieve something besides that. So I take like an hour, maybe 2 if really needed, to do my own thing and to work for myself. And after that is done, which is usually around 9:30 to 10, I close everything off. I close off the TV. If it's on, I close off the computer, and I just pick up the book that I was reading the same morning, and I just read a bit before I close off. The reason I do this is that when you have not been touching a screen for over an hour, your eyes get a lot more rest. And then you sleep a lot better than when you keep watching videos just before you go to bed. So my general rule is not to touch the phone anymore, especially not in bed, to enhance the sleep quality. The other thing I wanted to mention is that 3 hours before it is time to sleep, I stop eating anything at all. And 2 hours before I go to sleep, I stop drinking. The reason I do this is to make sure your body digested the food and the drinks that you had. And when you come to a certain age in life, your body will let you wake up at night in order to either go to the bathroom or to do something else. You get restless because your body is not used to just eating and drinking late at night, and it will save you a lot of time and a lot of good sleep if you do that. So if you take one thing away from this video, I advise you to do the same thing as well, and you will have a lot better sleep. Let me know down in the comments below which routine you follow so we can talk about it. I'd love to hear your side of the story. Next week, I will be telling a story about my own private life and why this specific routine is helping me get through the night. In this video up here, you will see my morning routine, which was one of my first videos, so don't blame me for the quality. It's not that good, but it is my morning routine. And I want you to remember to define your goals, stay on track, and you will be living a good life.